Football is back, and Underdog is the best place to make picks and win money all season long. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and more. Get your picks right and you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. You can play with as little as $1. Download the app today and sign up with promo code SPORTS365 to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code SPORTS365. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog. Make picks. Win money. Must be 18 and up, 19 and up in Alabama, Nebraska, 19 and up, and in Colorado for some games, 21 and up in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and must be present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details.
Welcome into Paul Catalina's Top 5, brought to you by flagandanthem.com. Go to that website, use our promo code 365sports for a discount at checkout. Paul Catalina's Top 5 today is buyout babies who want back in. Now, I'm not trying to insult these coaches by calling them buyout babies. What you call a minor league baseball player who got a signing bonus is a bonus baby. So I'm using those terms, the Nuke LaLoosh terms, if you're familiar with Bull Durham. And if you're not, I'm sorry about you. Go look it up. Buyout babies who want back in it. Number 5, Garrett's personal favorite, Ed Orgeron, national championship winning coach, has made it very clear that he wants to get back into head coaching or position coaching. I don't think he's going to take a job like UAB or, he might take Memphis if Memphis opens. I think that would be one that might fit him a little bit, but I do think that he will be at least an assistant, a defensive line coach or a coordinator recruiting for a big team next year and then hoping that springs him back into being a head coach. He's had some time off and now he wants to get back in, and I think he'd be a great choice for somebody to see what he's learned and what he can take from that national championship season. Number 4, Jon Gruden. Now, not necessarily a buyout baby. He's more of a lawsuit baby because he won his lawsuit against the NFL for wrongful termination and all those things. And those things kind of continue to dangle out there a little bit. But he's made no secret that he wants to be a head coach again and he wants to coach in college. Now, do I think he's going to get one of the open SEC jobs? Only if things get super crazy. But if he's willing to take a job to prove that he's still got it and can be a college coach, he can get a big job pretty soon if he's still got it. Although, let's be honest, it's been a very long time since Jon Gruden won anything of note as a coach. But if he really wants to get back into coaching and be a college coach, there are opportunities for him for sure. Number 3, James Franklin. Offset language be damned. He's still got a big buyout coming to him, and he is still going to coach next year. There's no doubt in my mind, whether it's Virginia Tech or somewhere else, James Franklin's going to get a job, and he wants back in to prove that his method works and that he can win a national championship. It's the only thing that in a conference title that he didn't win at Penn State, but say he goes to Virginia Tech in what is now a very wide open ACC. It's a little bit of an easier conference to win year in and year out than the Big Ten is, and perhaps maybe he could win something somewhere else. We'll see. Sometimes it's not all on the head coach. It's on everything around him and some of the things that happen. But James Franklin has to make some minor adjustments to his system to make sure that he gets to that national title, because it was kind of always the same story when they lost. Number 2, Pat Fitzgerald. Also, Not only is he a buyout baby, he's also a lawsuit baby. Just won his lawsuit or settled his lawsuit. But any kind of big settlement like that is usually a win for the claimant, and that is Pat Fitzgerald. So he is a guy who had a lot of success given the standards that he has to reach at Northwestern. He'd be a perfect fit in a lot of places. I did a top 5 a couple weeks ago about him, or places that would fit, and he was at UCLA would be a good fit for him. There's a couple other jobs out there that I don't think we'd bet. Stanford would be a good fit for Pat Fitzgerald, and he definitely wants to get back into coaching because he feels, as do the courts, that he was wrongfully terminated from Northwestern and wants to get out there and prove something. And number 1, Jimbo Fisher, the biggest buyout baby of all the buyout babies. And again, he's not a real baby. I mean, sometimes coaches can be babies. We see it a lot. Jimbo not excluded. But this is a guy who has a ring, who has rings as an assistant under Nick Saban and Les Miles. He has won at high levels. He got too much into his own sauce a little bit there and didn't change things up. His biggest flaw, but if he's decided in these 2 years that he's laid out of coaching that he can change some things, look, if he wants it, there are several jobs out there. I think that if he just called up and said, I want this job, they'd say, okay. And money's not really going to be an issue because he has so much coming from A&M for seemingly the rest of his natural and all of our natural lives. But if he wants some of these open jobs that are out there, he could get them in a heartbeat because he has skins on the wall. Believe you me. Jimbo Fisher, I think, will be back in coaching next year. The more jobs open up, the more guys like Jimbo Fisher, Pat Fitzgerald, and Ed Orgeron make sense because a lot of programs want someone with head coaching experience and high-level head coaching experience. So there are some jobs that are going to open up that if he wanted, he could get them. That's going to do it for this top 5. We're back with a carnival right now.